to vlog. So we are in the car. I actually haven't got my jewellery on. We're going to a Dior party. I really wanted to wear my denim jumpsuit that I had in my last haul. Actually need that light. But I then read that it says cocktail party. Let me show you if he slows down. Cocktail party. So yeah, and it's in Mayfair at the Grosvenor. So I'm wearing a dress instead, which is also from my haul. It's a Ganni dress, and I've just got some black, like cowboy Ganni tiny little heels on, so I'm not too overdressed. I'm going to put my Dior little bangles on, whatever you call those things, my old Dior bag, and I'm going to wear this around my waist. And because I'm not slim enough, I'm not sure what kind of vlog or haul I mentioned it in, maybe even Instagram, it wasn't big enough to go around my big wide waist. And lots of you have been sending me pictures and they look so great. For those of you that can't fit it around your waist, I've put the HRH collection chain on, and it easily just clips in, and I can adjust it to whatever length I want. So I'll show you, remind me to do like a whole outfit look.
Yeah.
So I get him to show you that. But I love that these are blue because it matches my bag. I've got my totem blazer on just to wear over the top. So the plan was to go to London, pick up my Hermes bag, which I'll explain about in the Hermes video because there's something that I'm not sure about, but that will all be in the Hermes video. I was going to pick that up, go to the Dior party. Sorry if it's all over the place, he's driving like a madman. And I always say to him, I feel car sick. Can you see why I get car sick? Like I'm in like a roller coaster. You always dance when I'm on the camera with you. Music got me. So we're going to do a party, Danielle. Having a fabulous time. Oh, you're pretty close. Paris. How are you? Got him. Hello. Got Patricia. Here's a puppy. Right, that's nice. So we finished the event. I forgot to show you my necklace. So this is a necklace that I got maybe 15 years ago. So there was plenty of rooms in there, and I only actually went to one because I bumped into Patricia as soon as I got in there. Spoke to her about really great stuff actually, about business, about children. A conversation that I'm really pleased we had. Met her husband Mike, that was nice. And then I bumped into Danielle, Daniel Pisa, who's a good friend of ours. And we literally stayed in the corner for an hour talking to those two. And I didn't actually get to see many of the rooms, but it smelled beautiful. And now we're gonna go for dinner, no?
Yes.
And I haven't eaten today, and I had 3 gin and tonics, which is not really like me. But it was really good. It was really good to catch up with some of my friends, and it looked beautiful in there. It was like a wedding, wasn't it? Oh, here's my outfit. Do you want to quickly show my outfit? Oh, taxi, taxi, taxi,
There's
taxi.
a lot of taxis, you don't need that.
Yeah, there you go. I had a taxi whilst vlogging, and that is my outfit. I used the HRH chain to do that.
Can you go to Liverpool Street Station?
Happy Friday. It's Friday. And once again, I was vlogging over 3 days and only vlogged for one. It is now 3 days later, I think. 3 days later, I spent literally cleaning, doing admin. I just think it's so boring if I film that. And also, like I've said before, I get like stressed and I just completely forget to vlog. So it's Friday. Weather is amazing. It's got really busy all of a sudden. I'm in South Kensington. We just dropped the dogs at home. I am shooting the Net-a-Porter Vanguard collection. My heel's broken as well. It's like, these aren't new shoes. So this is a really terrible angle. So hopefully you'll see, well, you will see better on my Instagram. But this is a new designer called Peter Do. And I just love everything about it. It's so classic, but with some twists, like this shirt, which is really oversized, beautiful tailoring, and some matching wide leg trousers, like completely my kind of style. And I've got my Ratio modest bag. I'm in the middle of the road. So yeah, I'm shooting this. I have 3 new looks to shoot, which are all by the same brand, Peter Doe. I'm a real fan of this brand. So that's why I wanted to get involved with this. I'm like looking everywhere because I'm on a crossroad, which is really stupid of me. I really was happy to get on board with this project because I get to introduce you to a new designer. I get to experiment with a new designer. So that's what we're doing today. We'll probably be about 3 hours shooting because we've got about 4 looks. Actually no, like 4 or 5 looks we'll be filming, shooting, and then I have a girls' night tonight, which I'm so excited for. I never get to hang out with my girls. One of my best friends lives in Munich and she's over. Christine is in the country for once. And we're all going out to one of my favourite places in Knightsbridge, but I'll show you that later. So yeah, we're going to get on with the filming. I forgot my vlogging camera, so I'm using this. This is my outfit that I'm wearing. So I've just been shopping in Harrods, but I forgot my vlogging camera on my phone. Now I'm just looking. Back with the vlogging camera. Oh god, everyone's angry today in London. Everyone's bibbing me. So what did we do? So we shot today. Shot that, it took about 3-4 hours. Then I popped to Harrods because I'm obsessed with getting the ALESSANDRA Rich anchor earrings, which reminded me that I've got, you know, my small gold anchor Chanel earrings. I've lost one and I'm just certain it's in one of my bags. It has to be. Then, so I went there. I forgot my vlogging camera. Went to buy a belt but didn't like it. Then what happened? Is this guy going to come and have a go at me? Then what happened? Popped into Chanel because I need to replace a bag that I'm not going to get into because this is negative energy from last year and I need to replace it. And it's quite a hard bag to get hold of. They didn't have it and I fell in love with a necklace. And sometimes with the Chanel jewellery I just fall in love with something and I have to buy it immediately. But because I'm meeting my friends and I felt a bit rushed, I'm going to go back in the morning. So I'll have my vlogging camera, I'm going to take you back with me, and I'm probably going to buy a pair of earrings and a necklace. It was borderline tacky, but I loved it. I really liked it. And I've just run home and got my vlogging camera, and can you see that? I don't think you can. Let me get my phone because I really want to show you. I have my Chanel belt at the flat. You see? Yeah, you can see. So I've got that on to kind of break up my outfit. The girl was really nice, but she's like, oh, have you come from work? Because I really look like I've been like in an office. And when we went in Zara earlier, because I had to pick up something, Paris was shouting, she's got my suit on, she's got her dad's suit on. It's been taking the mick out of me all day, but it's just so comfy. So I'm now 5 minutes late because I've been vlogging with you, but we are going to Churros. So we go to Churros a lot. It's literally in between, like just after Harrods, and then my flat is not far after that, so it was okay for me to pop home and get my vlogging camera. Yeah, used to go there all the time. Me and Christine used to go there all the time. Paris and I go there all the time. We always take loads of different friends there. It's a really hidden restaurant. It's not something you'd probably go in, but I recommend it. It's like a live band. I'll show you anyway. So Vic's over from Germany. I'm not sure if I told you that. And Christine's there. One of our other friends was going to come, but she hasn't come because it's the end of the, not quite the end of the month. So yeah, let's go meet them. So this is Beauchamp Place. It's the road next to Harrods. And there's lots and lots of restaurants, boutiques. And do you know, I can't even see the restaurant from here to point it out. It's very hidden, but it's somewhere over the left. I'm super casual. I'm seeing how I can find him with a tan bag because I still can't get used to it. I've got my flat Gucci loafers on, which I haven't got the rubber soled. Haven't put the rubber on yet. I'm starving. I'm not even making any sense. There's no rubber sole on there. That's what I'm trying to say. But I just couldn't be bothered with the flat. It's literally there above the blue taxi. Here it is. Look how tiny it is. caught you.
Leave me. Doing what? Nippy.
This is what happens. None of them will get out of the car.
It's too cold. Yeah, it's cold. Can we put Spice Girls on?
Yeah.
You know I bought tickets.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
She didn't get us on.
No, I didn't. Well, you didn't get up. I did text you.
I don't want to think about Victoria Beckham.
Victoria Beckham's not playing in
Exactly. Okay, bye then.
Can I borrow that?
It's nice.
Bye.
Which one is it?
Have you got blusher?
No.
I've got blusher, but not a blusher brush. I've
Why are you
got
putting
it.
that on your face?
Oh, she used to do that at uni. Yeah, you don't.
What one is it? Is this a MAC one?
I stole it from my sister's house.
Do you remember when Percy peeled all over Charlotte's bed?
I remember when he told me that Percy was allowed to have digestives and I gave him about 3 pounds.
That is not what happened. So I used to have a pug when I was at uni, and I was working in Shoreditch for William Sharp, and you come and picked up Percy, didn't you? And wanted to have him for the day, and I said if he runs off, say, would you like a biscuit? And give him a biscuit. She interpreted that as digestives and gave him a whole packet.
I've never had a dog.
That is true, she gave him a whole pack of digestives.
Rather than dog biscuit.
Yeah, it weren't even. And then she just said, Claire said I could give him digestives. No, I didn't.
What an idiot.
I know.
What's your best memory of me?
Me?
No, I've got a better one.
I don't
I've
know
got a
if
better
I
one.
have any.
I've got a much better one.
Try and remind me. What
Go on
stories
then, tell
have
me
we got?
yours.
When we went to Marbella, like every single day. Actually, I'm not going to say that one.
What okay photo shoots, that's what you used
Against
to say.
palm trees.
Is that what you was going to say?
Against
I know you so well. So before blogging even existed, I was always taking photos, and her and another friend of ours, Tash, would always say, oh, here Claire goes again with her okay photo shoot.
It was horrific.
Yeah, no, I'm going to insert a picture here because I know exactly what you're talking about. I had a yellow boob tree
So
dress on,
embarrassing.
and I was with Laura, weren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me
No,
now.
the best memories when we went to India and I had a tarantula in my dress and I begged you.
My God,
begged
that
you
was
to
the
help
story.
me. I begged you to help me get it out and you wouldn't. You ran up and left me.
I didn't. This is what happened.
That was the best nightclub ever.
It was like
the
a cut
best
in
nightclub we could
India,
ever go
in
to.
Goa.
We stayed for 10 minutes because I got a tarantula in my
No,
dress.
it was a true story. Do you know this story?
No.
So we went to this open castle, and she had like a bohemian like boob tube dress on with a belt round the waist, and I saw this, it was a tarantula, it was like her head, and I saw it fall from the tree down her dress behind her. She was screaming, I saw it go in, and then it dropped from like she'd given birth to it.
I couldn't get it out because it was...
She was howling, screaming, everybody was looking, and then it kind of walked sideways and ran away.
And we had to go home because we were just traumatized.
Traumatized, yeah.
It was
Okay,
hysterical.
last chance, what's your favourite, or
I can't think of any. I've known you for too long. I don't have any stories. I'm sure.
I've got one of us when we went to the Harrods ball, and she booked a hotel for us, and I had my hair in rollers, and we got there and they double booked us.
It was snowing. Don't forget the party.
Yeah, it was snowing. They double booked us. We had our ball gowns with us, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't have room for you. Bye." And I was trying to like, you know that meme where it's like, heart is from the ghetto, but my customer service voice is from Harvard. You've seen that? It was one of them. And I'm standing there in my rollers, like, I'm not having this. Where's our room? And how old am I? Like, I don't know,
I think
early
I called
20s.
my mum, didn't
yeah,
I?
so you had to call her mum to talk on the phone, and then we got a room somewhere else.
You just always call your mum when you're in trouble. Yeah. What about when I passed out at the work Christmas party and you called me an ostrich?
neck.
Yeah, don't show that photo.
I will insert here. Okay, can you all get out my car now?
No, there's better story. You can turn that off now. But there's better stories. I'm sure there's better stories.
I think in Las Vegas when we had to go to a pool party, me and you didn't go to bed and Claire was
I threw up in the sink.
so angry, and we'd been sick in McDonald's. And
She went out of a white Issa dress. What colour was it the next day?
Red.
It was
Cranberry
fully
red because I got
Fully red.
cranberry juice all over it. I still have the dress.
Do you?
Yeah, with the stain. I don't know why I've still got it.
I've popped into Designer Exchange. I was walking the dogs. I've got a jumpsuit on, which is a bad idea. But look at this. I've got my jumpsuit on. See, look. But how stunning. It's brown. It's so beautiful. I think they've just got the best finds. And this, oh, honestly, breathtaking. Christian Dior. It's kind of like a lace cape. Scallop 10. It looks like a runway piece. And look at those sleeves. It's just to die for, and it's $390 because it has a couple of these, but to me that's nothing. Kind of like suits, it just suits the whole vibe. I'm gonna try and find out how old it is, but that's quite old in a good way. It's stunning. I'm so happy with it. I'm going to try it on later and show you. And for anybody that loves my Balenciaga denim jacket, £390, and it looks perfect. It's the size up from mine. Mine's a 10 and this is a 12. But someone needs to grab that because that is an absolute bargain. I would get that if I didn't have that. This is the one on King's Road. It's not online, but oh god, it's just such a good find, and that I'm just over the moon with. And I think I'll have to get this as well. You think that this is a chauffeur?
Yes.
Is this your new thing?
I like it at the back.
You're so strange.
Why?
So the new bag is sitting here. That's fine with me. We oh god, it's super bright. We went to Designer Exchange. I was walking the dogs, and instead of going left to Zara, which is dangerous, I went right, which is where the park is as well. It's so bright. And they had the Chanel jacket and the lace Christian Dior top, which I'm definitely getting. And when you sell something, you get vouchers. So I work with them, so I get vouchers for certain projects, and I also sell things and get vouchers in return. So it's kind of mixed up when if something's gifted or my voucher. But anyway, I had a problem with my voucher. So I need to go back there, which is great because my battery, that's so much better like this, my battery ran out, so when I go back I can vlog it. I have these beautiful earrings and I don't know where they came from. I randomly found them in a bag, and they're not a PO box thing, I'm sure they're not. I think my friend Helen bought me them. They're so beautiful. What are you doing with that cotton bud?
I was going to clean my ears.
Gross. Don't do that in the car. You do that in the bathroom. We're going to go and get the Chanel earrings, aren't we?
Cotton buds.
We're going to go and get the Chanel earrings, or do you want me to go and do that on my own?
What's that for then?
They just dropped. I bought them and they all fell apart. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to have lunch. We're going to pop to the V&A first. Sun is amazing. It's so sunny. It feels like a summer's day. And then we're going to pop to Chanel and I'm going to get those earrings. It looks so cool with denim. This with a t-shirt, denim. I love this, by the way, it's just so comfy. Like I'd wear this with heels. It looks really cool with trainers as well, very 80s. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm in Harrods. I'm literally sitting in the corridor. I come to Alessandra Rich every day to see if they've got the anchor and the seahorse, and they've got the seahorse. Let me show you. These are last seasons, and these are the seahorse. I'm a bit disappointed there's a red eye. I really don't like that, but it's fine, it's not going to hold me back. I love those, and I love those. But I'm limiting myself to 2 pairs, and the other ones are the ankle ones, which she's looking for. But I'm going to get those. I love this brand. This reminds me of Kate Middleton. And I love this blazer. I'm going to get this, but I think I'm going to order it from Louisa Roma so I can collect my points. I did want to get the earrings from there. So I love these. But I really want the ankle ones and they're not here. That's one clip on. I'm getting these. What else do they have? Hi everyone, the camera is wonky, yep. I think I need a new ring light. I got this when I very first started. Whatever. So this is the second half to this vlog, I guess. I got some, it wasn't meant to be a shopping vlog. If I had planned that, I would have done it a lot better, like not gone to Harrods with no battery, not gone out twice without my vlogging camera. So it literally was just like a real-time vlog. I was actually very busy last week in London. I had a whole day where I just had appointments for dentists, had my braces tightened. What else did I do? Went to the hospital, which I'd waited a year to see this asthma specialist, which was like such an amazing day for me. So I was actually very busy, and what you saw was me like at the very end of the day when I was popping into Harrods, or at the very end of the week when I was going out with my friends. So I hope it was okay. It was a very unplanned vlog, but it was real time, so hopefully it was okay. I don't even know what at this stage what I filmed, but I did buy some last minute things, and the reason why I did that was because I was waiting for quite a few things. The ALESSANDRA Rich earrings that you saw, I'd waited from them from the catwalk, and I was checking like a stalker every day, and the only place that has them is Harrods, and they are actually sold out now. They have the shell earrings, that is it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to constantly check the links, and they are going to land any day now. I presume the end of next week. So if you're watching this a week old, check the links below, because I will be updating the links with in-stock items of where they are in stock. So you might actually be better if you're watching this vlog a little bit late. So I'm going to show you what I bought. I was feeling sorry for myself one day. I had eczema everywhere, my asthma was bad, and I've just realised that my wedding rings are off. It's because I put a hair mask on. It's bright purple. I'm not divorced. So let's just get into this, shall we? Yep, already 2 minutes, but I am super excited. We're going to start off with the Chanel. And I have lots of bags because I have some doubles of something, which I'll talk about. Why is the light gone weird? It's so hot outside today, you can't even understand. I have a knitted jumper on, and normally I'd be too cold. Now I need to take it off. So this was a complete unplanned purchase. I always say to you that I take so long preparing for my items, which I do, and I stand by that. And then every now and again I'll fall in something that I could just completely fall in love with. I don't even hesitate, and that doesn't happen that often, and I really love it when that happens, because if you're very unsure, if you start, I said this before, that if you start texting your friends, should I get this, should I get it, don't get it, because you're not head over heels in love with it. You've obviously not thought about it. So I always force myself not to get it, and if you decide you want it later and it's not there, then it's not meant to be. So this was one of those things that I saw, fell in love with, had to have it. I understand Chanel as a brand very well, so I know what has been previously, what will come. I know how they repeat styles. I know the prices. I've said this before, that sometimes with Chanel, especially with their costume jewelry and ready to wear, you can see a necklace or a pair of earrings, let's say a pair of earrings, and they can be £340, or they can be pretty much identical, and 2 seasons later they'll be £940. You can have a cardigan that is £1,300, or say a t-shirt that is £1,300, and then the next season it'll be ever so slightly different, but it'll be £2,600. So with that all in mind, I bought this. And I don't tend to shop at Harrods a lot, because in Chanel, because you do have to have your person that you always shop with, otherwise you just can't get hold of anything good, and it's not as nice of an experience. So I met a new girl, and you have to just click with them and just build a nice relationship, like naturally. I hate playing all those games. So if I happen to find someone that's nice and you get on well, that's really great. So hopefully I'll be buying more Chanel now. I have a nice girl helping me. So this was in the window, and I always tell myself that I'm not going to buy myself too much Chanel jewellery, but I always do. I love it. I'm such a jeans and a t-shirt kind of girl, a leather jacket and a blazer kind of girl, that this is the kind of thing that I wear that makes it more me and more my style. So there it is. It's not really a choker. And I will say that this feels very light compared to some necklaces. And I showed my friends it after I bought it because I was really sure. And they were like, don't you have that? And I was like, well, yes, I do, but maybe I'll do like a little cutaway if I can remember. I have one that is black from the Dallas collection, and it is about the same size as that CC. It's a little bit thinner, and it's just on one black chain. It's quite long, and I do like it, I love it. But this is more of a, I love it that there's different, so I could have it right at the end and have it long, or I can have it almost like a choker, like here. And I just like with plain knitwear like this, with an open blazer and like just my typical me outfit, v-neck t-shirt and a black blazer, baggy jeans, it just makes it look more me. And I do think with cost per wear, these jewelry pieces, they're so worth it, because you can just wear a high street jeans and t-shirt and have this, you can wear it in the evening, they last forever. They're kind of classic. When I first saw it, I wanted it to not be crystal, because I'm not really a crystal kind of person. But then I can hardly say that when I own so many pairs of Manolos. I love crystals is definitely a trend at the moment, so it made me feel more open to having something crystal. And it is a trend, but I didn't buy it because of that. I bought it because it's a trend, Chanel made it, and I just love these big CC. They only come around once in a while. They do them every year, but sometimes they're like crazy with too much going on, or a lot of the time it will be something like, you know, just supposing it's Dallas, it will have something really, really Dallas on it, or La Pulsa. And I told you before that 9 times out of 10 I stay away from that because it's a bit too trend, and I'm still not quite there yet to buy the trend pieces. Even though I know I have a lot of Chanel more than the average person, I still want to be quite classic. So that's the first thing. I'm so happy with it. When I first saw it, I had my denim jumpsuit on, and it looked so good with the denim jumpsuit. I'll put up a picture here of what it looked like, and that made me really fall in love with it. No, the first time I had a black t-shirt, it was when I went out with the girls. Black t-shirt, black blazer, loved it. I was in too much of a rush. I didn't want to be walking around with a Chanel bag. I went back the next day and had the jumpsuit on. That was 900 and something, 925, I think 985, something like that. But cost per wear, it will be worth it, and I'm gonna wear that a lot. And I always say that when you travel, it's really nice to bring some jewelry, because you can wear like different plain dresses and zhuzh it up with some jewelry. Okay, now these, you've already seen them because I've already showed you, but I just want to talk about it in more depth. It's crazy that I love everything to do with the sea, but I'm terrified, absolutely terrified of the sea, and I make myself do stuff. And since I've met Paris is actually I don't think you'd call it qualified, but he has a sailing license. So when we go away and we rent boats, we can have the faster ones, and he's really confident, actually too confident. I swear he's nearly killed me a couple of times, and I don't actually go out on the boat with him on my own. But since meeting him and where he's from in the south of France, I've loved everything to do with the sea even more, because he's such a water baby and loves the sea. So I love shell earrings. You know, I have quite a few pairs. The first pair I bought were from Cézanne in Paris. I would wear them more, but one of the clasps are a bit loose. I can get it tightened, it's not a problem. Then I bought I can't even remember what they're called. I just found them on Instagram, and Paris bought me them for Christmas. I cannot even remember. I think it's a Greek name. And when I saw these online, I actually thought they were a quarter of the size. I should have known better. And they're extremely light. They're really, really light. I thought that one was coming out, but it's not. I stay away from clip-on earrings normally because they hurt and they always slip off. But these are so light, and I think it's such a luxury brand that they have actually made them really well. So these are Alexandra Rich. They also come in white here. I will link them below. They're not for sale anywhere except for Harrods, but Harrods have already sold out, as I told you. And because Harrods is mainly a go-in store, they don't tend to put too much online. So bear with me. I will keep an eye on these every single day, and I will put them in the link. These ones were slightly cheaper. I think they might have been $3.20, something like that. And I also think it would look quite nice with one earring, or like hair flipped to the side, plain knitwear, plain jacket. They are a bit out there, but you know I'm a bit like that, so I don't really mind. If my lips look white, it's because I've got eczema cream on. So I love them, and I would have bought white or pink, but they only had pink, but I'm quite happy with the white. So that's them. I do think that when you're going to work or you're a mum, I do think that statement earrings are such a trick. You know how you can go to the school, I always talk like I'm a mum, but I'm not. I think it's because all the years I would style mums, like working mums on the go. That's why I always refer to this kind of thing, because I was so used to styling mums and working mums or women on the go. So if you put like a baseball cap on or lipstick and sunglasses, when really you could have just like rolled out of bed or be going to the gym, but you look really like cool, or you know, not like that you've just rolled out of bed. This is another really good tip. So you can just put a bit of mascara on or a bit of lipstick, hair in a ponytail, hair down, and you can just whack a pair of earrings on and it will give the illusion that you're like super glam. But really all you've done is stick some earrings in. And don't worry about them being for the day. You can wear what the hell you want. I would totally wear these in the day. They feel really comfortable. I don't want to take them off. And I wasn't 100% buying them. I just fell in love with them when I saw them. I loved how dramatic they were. I love how light they feel. Feel really comfortable to wear. The second pair, is that the box I just opened? I really love it how they come in the boxes as well with a dust bag, which is really nice. The second pair, you know that I really want the anchor pair. I love anchors. I love anything to do with sailing. I always have since I can remember. And I also love seahorses. I have this amazing vintage jumper from the 80s where it's just got brown seahorses all over, and I wear it all the time. I'll put it on my Instagram or something. So these are the other pair. I'll put them that way. And I would have preferred them without the red eye, which I think I told you when I was in Harrods. But I do wear red now and I all the time, so that's quite nice. These are a little bit heavier, but they're still okay. I think they've gone out of their way to make them really light. And I just love them. And just a tip for earrings, if you have an oval face or a round face like me, wearing long earrings or even just a droplet earring will give the illusion that you have a slimmer face. So definitely something that you'll notice a difference in when you have, even if it's like just a long diamond earring or a string earring, anything that is long, I bet you when you look back in the picture you'll think that your face looks slimmer, and all it is just styling of your earring. So I love them. Again, I know that they're totally out there, and I even would wear them with something that wasn't plain. Like I've just bought one of the ALESSANDRA Rich blazers with the diamante buttons. I would totally wear them together because I literally don't care if anything's too over the top. But yeah, these are them. I'm so happy with them. I really love them. I can't wait to wear them. I'm actually going to a Zimmerman event tomorrow at Annabelle's, and I'm going to wear them, I think, just with my black totem blazer and baggy jeans. But I'm just so excited. I love it, especially if you're not someone that overly wears a lot of makeup as well. I think they're really nice. I could literally just talk about them all day. I don't want to take these ones off either. Apparently the sailor ones are going to come in any day. They only have 5 pairs. And they're going to come online around the end of March, but again, I'll keep on letting you know. What else did I buy? So these in here are my friends. I have a friend that we always let each other know when things come in or we find stuff, even if we haven't seen it before, because we have exactly the same taste. So I messaged her saying they've got only 4 pairs altogether. Do you want a pair? She said yes, so I bought her them. And then the next day I went back to see. That's boring, you don't want to see this. But for anyone asthmatic, no, I'm not going to tell you that because it's prescription and you're not allowed to talk about prescription drugs on YouTube. I would love to talk to you about it, but I can't. I'm very excited about my new inhalers. And these, again, are the same seahorse pair. I was talking to another one of my friends. She's the friend that I'm meeting tomorrow. And I got her these as well. So I actually bought 3 pairs and they only have 1 left. So I just bought her the exact same one. So I had 3 pairs of those. So happy with them. I also love the huge pearl ones. I love all their ALESSANDRA Rich earrings. So that's them. And the last, oh no, actually I've got a few things to show you. I popped into Designer Exchange. If you follow me on stories, and my battery ran out halfway through, but I walked the dogs either one way to the park or one way down King's Road, and I went to the park, and that's where the new Designer Exchange is. And I always just have a little look in there because it's one of those shops that things the really good things go before, and they're getting a new before they go online, or Instagram I was meant to say. And they told me that they're having this new thing being introduced on the website, which is where you can create a wish list. So definitely go and add yourself to a wish list. I'll leave the link to the website below. And just to be completely transparent with you, I have worked with Designer Exchange since the day that they opened, even before they opened. I've sold lots of bags there. I've sold a couple of dresses and shoes there because they now sell that. It's a brand that I have sold with, bought with, worked with. It to me is one of the best pre-loved stores, because you can actually, well actually it is the best at this because you can go in there, drop your bits off. They give you a quote within 24 hours. This is a bag. It's a little bit longer if it's closed, and it is so hassle free. And I do get gifts from Designer Exchange, but because I sell with them, if you sell with them you can get money, you can get instant cash, but then if you get a voucher they give you more. So I do always normally tend to get the voucher. So I get a mixture of vouchers that are sometimes PR vouchers and sometimes my own vouchers. This was left over from I had money left over from a PR voucher, and I actually wanted to make sure I had a little bit left over because they do so many amazing things at the moment. They have some white Chanel cowboy boots for £290, 300. They are insane. They have the big CC. And I instantly wanted them. I saw them on the Instagram. So follow the Instagram if you're not. And they told me they were 40 and a half. Otherwise I literally would have gone there immediately and got them. So anyone that's 40 and a half. I also shared my Balenciaga jacket on Instagram. Whenever I find something that's amazing that I haven't bought already, that it would either be too big or too small, I have no idea when my camera just cut out. I was just explaining that I always go to Designer Exchange and share things on my stories that I have already got, they're too big or too small. Sorry if I repeated that, but my camera cut out and I don't know when it cut out. So I saw this in the window. No, I didn't, that was a lie, I did not see it in the window. I saw basically that on the side because it was all on a rail. And they don't do it by designer, they do it by colour. So I was really having a look through. I'm not very patient, so I wasn't looking too much. I was actually getting the girls in there to help me. I was like, do you have this, do you have this? So I didn't ask for anything Dior. I didn't ask for anything along these lines, and I love lace. I really, really love lace. So I saw that. Then I saw this puff Victorian sleeve that, you know, I love. Then all the details with like this beautiful button here. Like, to me it's beautiful, and I knew it was Christian Dior, and I looked at the label and it's a size 40 Christian Dior. It looks very old. I don't even know how old it is. I'm sure we could find out, but it looks like it's probably from the I would say 80s actually. And I love it that it's big. I'm not pregnant or anything like that, and I totally intend to wear it now. But how amazing would this be if you are pregnant or for like a baby shower? I'm absolutely not. I'm still going to wear it like this. And I actually didn't see it on the Instagram, but when I look back on their Instagram, one of the girls that were wearing it to like promote the store, she had a belt round her waist. It looked so good like that, and she's tiny and it looked great on her. So it's kind of just like an open, it's got a scallop 10 at the bottom. I just loved how it's so dramatic, so full. It has a few stains here, but things like that don't bother me at all. It kind of is part and parcel with something vintage. They don't show at all, and actually the stains are quite consistent, so it kind of looked like it's meant to be there. It's been dry cleaned, and to me you can't even really notice, but I would wear this with jeans, I would wear this with leather trousers. I often go to some Dior parties and I'd always prefer to wear something that was my own or vintage, as opposed to, I don't know, maybe borrowing something, I don't know, or not wearing something Dior at all. So I had that in mind, that when I go to one of the Dior parties, and I'm always going out wearing leather trousers or jeans and a nice top, and it's actually hard to gather some nice tops. So I have a nice little pile now. I have a few blouses, a few satin shirts, a couple of Jonathan Singai tops, and now I have this to add, and I will wear it over and over again because it would be so good to style it. It's very hard to get it on camera because it literally just looks like one roll of lace, but so happy with that. And it was around £325, which is such an amazing fair price. So that was a really unexpected find and a really amazing find. The last thing I have to show you is, I just popped in Zara, so I thought that I would show you a couple of the bits that I bought. That's the lipstick I have on, by the way. It's a L'Oreal lip paint, I really love it, and I normally put lip balm over the top. So, ever everyone always asks me what t-shirts I wear. I actually have the same one on now in white. These are the best t-shirts ever. They are £12.99 and they're so soft. I love the deep V. I buy them in an M or an L and they just look so expensive. They wash really well. I could live with them, the grey, white and the black. I saw these and I really like them. I'll put up a picture here of me wearing one on Sunday. It's just a long sleeved. It's a little bit transparent, not really. It was £15.99. I bought a size large and it also came in beige, which is the picture of what you've already shown. And I just thought it looked really good for like your everyday basics. And then I bought this in black, which I'm actually wearing when I went out with the girls. It's just a open, kind of like the cashmere Zara one that I have. I just thought it was a really good basic. Really nice flattering colour, like an earthy tone. This open. It's a nice classic. I'm such a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. And then literally just, that's the £5.99 t-shirt, just a grey one. I always buy super big, large. That's really nice soft jersey. And then I just bought a jumper and a t-shirt for Paris. So that is literally all the bits that I bought. Just to update you on the Hermes bag, I actually was on my way to get a look at the Hermes bag. They've kindly got it on hold for me, but the person that I shopped with wasn't in. I got an auto reply, so I wanted to go there when she was there. So that's why I diverted and went to Harrods. I'm hoping to go this weekend, but I'll keep you updated with that, don't worry. Bit of a random vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget that I'll leave links below to the earrings for when they're sold out. They're around £300, so I do think that they are a really good price for what they are. You could just wear all black or jeans and a t-shirt and it will completely wow your look. So I'm going to film another 2 videos. I'm just about to film why I don't go to Fashion Week, so that will be the video after this. I have a Q&A going up, and then I have a haul that I'm going to film now about new designers on Net-a-Porter that I have discovered and loved. So I'm going to film all of those now. So those are the videos that you can expect in the next few days. So I would love you to subscribe if you haven't already, as the biggest support you could ever give me. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next videos. That was a bit whatever. Bye.